Welcome to another edition of our Explainer. Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever looked at a language learning guide and just felt, completely overwhelmed by endless grammar rules and massive vocabulary lists? Well, today we're going to look at something beautifully different. We're decoding a seemingly simple list of daily conversations and transforming it into a powerful, structured roadmap for fluency. We're going to see how mastering just a handful of very strategic interactions can absolutely skyrocket your confidence level in a new language.
Take a look at our core toolkit for today. Now, at first glance, it kind of looks like a standard cheat sheet, right? But this is actually a brilliant bilingual bridge designed specifically for language learners. It uses English alongside direct Hindi translations paired with highly specific visual icons. It's not just a list of words, it's a carefully sequenced toolkit. It seamlessly moves from basic survival questions all the way to complex, abstract thoughts about the future. And by having the native language right there as an anchor, it literally removes the panic from learning and replaces it with immediate comprehension.
Notice the promise right at the top there, 5-minute English. This is designed for the really focused learner. The strategy here isn't about spending hours locked away in a library. It's a fast-paced, highly strategic progression. By limiting the scope to just 5 minutes a day, it completely bypasses the #1 enemy of language learners, which is burnout. You aren't just memorizing random phrases, you're engaging in a highly efficient daily mental workout.
And the magic number driving this entire roadmap is 10. You see, fluency doesn't begin with 1,000 vocabulary words. It begins with just 10 foundational interactions. If you can confidently navigate these specific 10 questions and answers, you've built the scaffolding required for almost any casual conversation. So over the next few minutes, we are going to break down this thematic journey, step by step, to see exactly how these 10 steps stack together to build real confidence.
Section 1, starting the conversation, the basics.
Anytime you're building a new relationship, or navigating a new country for that matter, you have to start right here. Questions 1 and 3 from our source material are the ultimate universal icebreakers. How are you, and where do you live? No matter where you are in the world, stating your well-being and identifying your location are the fastest, most immediate ways to establish a connection. Notice the progression here. First, you acknowledge the person's state of being. Then, you establish a geographic connection. It's simple, it's polite, and it instantly opens the door for further dialogue.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how the source material provides a direct decoder ring for learners to build immediate confidence. By mapping the English phrase, "I'm doing great, how about you?" and "I live in Delhi" directly to their Hindi counterparts, the learner doesn't have to sit there and guess the syntax. They can see exactly how the sentiment is constructed. Furthermore, the answer "I'm doing great, how about you?" is brilliant because it includes a return question. It doesn't just awkwardly end the interaction, it playfully bounces the conversational ball right back to the other person. And honestly, that is the secret to sounding fluent.
Section 2, sharing your world, hobbies and interests.
Once you've broken the ice, you can't just keep asking about the weather or where someone lives, right? You have to shift gears. Highlighting questions 4 and 5, we ask, what do you do in your free time, and what is your favorite food? This is a crucial pivot. By sharing hobbies and favorite meals, you're bridging the gap from being mere strangers to becoming actual friends. You're letting someone into your world. Whether you're chatting at a coffee shop or, say, in a business meeting before the formal agenda starts, these are the questions that reveal who you actually are.
To help lock this in, the source uses highly specific visual cues. Notice the vocabulary building blocks here. I watch videos and read books, paired with an icon of stacked books. My favorite food is pizza, paired with a bright slice of pizza. These aren't just cute little decorations, they are memory anchors. In language learning, associating a new vocabulary word with a vibrant image radically increases retention. The source gives you a universally understood image to link directly with the new English phrase, bypassing your native language entirely in that split second of recall.
Section 3, unlocking better opportunities, ambition, and goals. Now we elevate the conversation. We move past the casual small talk and step into something deeply personal and highly motivating. We are looking at ambition. So, the crucial point is captured perfectly in question 7. Why are you learning English? And the answer provided is a really powerful one. Because I want better opportunities. Paired with an icon of a bullseye, this strikes right at the emotional core of language learning. People don't learn a language just to pass a test. They do it to change their lives. Whether it's a promotion at work, the ability to travel freely, or to connect with a wider global community, reminding yourself of the why is what keeps you going when the grammar gets tough.
This ambition gets further refined in question 8, which defines the core objective. My goal is to speak English fluently. The source pairs this with a bright gold trophy icon. It sets a clear, unambiguous target. Visualizing that ultimate success, actually holding that metaphorical trophy, is a proven psychological technique for achieving long-term goals. You are stating your intention out loud, effectively making it a reality.
Let's move to section 4 and see how this builds. Mastering time and tenses.
Okay, so we've covered the basics, personal interests, and personal ambitions. Now we face the ultimate linguistic hurdle, navigating through time. Being able to explain what you did, what you are doing, and what you will do is the true hallmark of fluency. Notice how the source brilliantly bends time across 3 distinct questions. In question 9, we have the past tense. I studied English and completed my work, anchored by a calendar icon. Then, jumping back to question 2, we have the present continuous. I am learning English right now, utilizing the action happening in this very moment. Finally, in question 10, we leap into the future. I want to build a successful career, appropriately paired with a rocket ship taking off. By mastering just these 3 sentences, you completely synthesize the past, present, and future tenses, allowing you to tell a complete story about your life.
Section 5. The Formula for Confidence.
And this brilliantly illustrates the anchoring philosophy of this entire roadmap, right down at the very bottom of our source document. It maps out the chronological call to action that leads to actual fluency. It's a loop. Step 1, practice daily. Step 2, improve daily. Step 3, succeed daily. It all culminates in a massive, bold instruction to speak English confidently, accompanied by a green check mark. Fluency is not an overnight miracle, guys. It is the result of returning to these 10 simple conversations day after day, finding small improvements, and racking up tiny daily successes.
Which leaves us with the ultimate question, the final question from our source material, represented by that soaring rocket ship. What are your future plans? Now that you have the roadmap, the vocabulary, and the strategy, how are you going to use it? Seriously, think about your own answer to this question in English. Formulate it in your mind right now. Let this structured roadmap guide you, and watch as those daily 5-minute practices turn into endless confidence. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.